Professor Dr. Rudra Rameshwar. Today we have a very important topic which is related for the industries and the students of engineering and other colleges. Topic is process of innovation development and technology readiness level, TRL. It is basically, I think that we will be able to understand where we are, where we have to reach, and how we can see the innovation or in our development. We have with us Professor Dr. Rudra Rameshwar, who is PhD from IIT Roorkee, MTech from IIT Roorkee, DBE from Ahmedabad, BTech Electrical Engineer, DEI from Agra, well-known recognized faculty in educational and research fraternity across India and abroad. Presently, he is associated and working with the Thapar Institute of Engineering and Technology, a deemed university at Patiala, Punjab, at Humanities, Social Science and Management faculty, researching in diversified areas of teaching and research. He served as PhD coordinator at academic unit. Currently, he is serving school as coordinator audit and accreditation as well. His former faculty worked at LM Thapar School of Management, and he is life member of ISTD New Delhi and actively associated with ISTD Chandigarh chapter. He has successfully guided 2 PhD, 4 PhD guiding presently, and evaluated 16 PhD theses from government and private universities. His experience, knowledge, research papers are large. He has done a lot of research work. He's a motivational speaker. He had trained more than 35,000 participants who have attended, organized, and trained in 450 plus successful events across Pan India. Thank you very much, sir, for accepting our request on this short duration and delivering a talk on this very important topic. Sir, after this program, we will actually place this video as well as this lecture on our website and in our social media platforms with your kind permission, so that the participants can be benefited even after the program. I have with us Shri B.N. Dixit, our Honorable Director, sir. Sir, would you like to speak 2 words, please?
हाँ तो जी बोलेंगे
Sir,
जी।
namaste.
नमस्ते।
Sir, please.
So respected Director Legal Metrology Sri Ashutosh Agrawal ji, Dr. Rudra Rameshwar ji, today the chief guest of the program. Innovation and research is very important things in every field of the life, including the technological development and other type of things. In the modern world, we have received most of the advantage due to innovation and research work. And when we talk about the legal metrology, there is also the lot of opportunity for the research and development work. People are doing also. Let us take the automatic gravimetric filling instruments. So in automatic gravimetric filling instrument, the large number of industries are being covered. There is sensors, there are different type of filling instruments, and you'll find that throughout the world, there are the different type of technology, but the specification what are given in our act and rules are the same. Similarly, if you talk for the non-automatic weighing instrument, there is the sensor as well as the software, and there is always research work going on the software side because its application is very wide. Sometime it is in water, sometime in space, sometime in various type of industry for the measurement purpose, for the flow purpose, for various kind of things. So always there is a research work is going on. Innovation work by the industries are going on. And due to that, there is a lot of competition in the market. Because whatever the industry has developed, another industry is for the competitive purpose, they are doing the innovation and research work. and they are bringing different type of weighing and measuring instruments because there is different software, there is different sensors, and like that. So there is a flow meter, there is a sphygmomanometer, there is a uh, petrol dispensing pumps, and meter for liquids other than water. So lot of things are there, sir. And there the different technology is there. So you find that where the technology is prevailing, better innovations are prevailing. The market is going in one hand, sir. That is the beauty of the innovation, sir. Who is having the better innovation and research work? They have made the better type of weighing and measuring instrument, and industries are moving towards them, sir. So in this ways where you will find the legal methodology is working for the time determination also. In time determination also there is lot of opportunities. So many innovation work will go on because this is the new field in India. So there is a need for the propagation of importance of the time dissemination in India. People may get the advantage for the dissemination of time, and industry may do the research work and all those type of things. I think Dr. Rudra Rameshwarji will speak lot of things on this very issue, and it is our privilege that he has accepted the invitations, and today he is the chief guest. Thank you, Astoji. I request Dr. Rudra Rameshwarji to speak his lecture and uh, give his knowledge, provide the knowledge to the industry peoples and the laboratory people. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much, sir, for your kind and motivating words. Certainly, we are always looking towards you for a motivation which you are providing to us. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Over to you, Professor Rudra, sir. Please.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, one and all. And it's a great privilege for me to be associated with this morning to share my views on the topic of the National Seminar and Workshop. And indeed, it's a great pleasure to meet Asutosh ji and Badrinath Dikshit ji and other team members who organize these kind of seminars and workshops now and then on different topics. So it is a great privilege for me to share my experience. So it's a very short notice. So I thought this topic of the discussion is more apt because these days, we a lot, associated with the technology. So this is the idea, which I decided to share my experience on this important topic, like process of innovation development, because people are more concerned about different type of processes and technology. So in this today's time, I thought let's talk about uh, the process development of innovation and what is the technology ready, because some people believe this technology is ready. So what is the readiness level? So today's webinar and seminar is all about. So I am your facilitator. I'll try my best to complete this journey of the discussion for another 1.5 hours. And please ready with your questions also and drop in the chat window as well. So thank you everyone once again. Let's get started about this discussion in the webinar. So innovation development process is a very keen area, because without process no one is achieved their targets. So innovation is important. So before going to the in-depth discussion of this innovation, let's understand what is the difference between creativity and innovation. So maybe some audience can write in the chat window. I will look later on. So creativity is thinking of new things. We decide what are the new things, and innovation is doing new things, right? So it is a very simple area where you can see. So that is the difference, because sometimes, people mixed up, these two terminologies, innovation and creativity. So creativity is thinking up new things, innovation is doing new things. So in doing new things, the development process is necessary. So innovation is a collaborative process by which, where, many organizations, they understand and they abandon the old paradigms, means old formats, old technology, you can say. If something is old, then definitely the change is required. So in that sequence, the process is very much important, and it makes the significant advances. Because from this juncture, from this point, we think about the new ideas, new, methodologies, new advancements into technology. Because if we will not decide, we will not capable enough to understand the nuanced level of advances, it is very difficult to talk about the system. And exactly this has happened with most of the industrialists, with the industries also, because sometimes, your process is collapsed. We have seen in the news, and different, innovation, even research is also failed at the last, despite of the fact that you put lot of hard earned money, efforts, your blood, sweat, anything, whatever you talk about. So that's why I'm using the word, this collaborative innovation is a collaborative process by which the organization abandoned the old paradigm. So that's why I'm, putting emphasis on this idea, that we should understand what is the process, what is the collaboration, what is the advances, like that. Secondly, innovative ideas come from several sources. We always, take, several ideas from in and around surroundings, including unreasonable demands, because sometimes, people feel that why these unreasonable, but I believe these are reasonable, because there is a possibility. Demands are more and pressures are there. So innovative ideas come from different things, Sometimes people work in the time pressure, something will come out. Maybe, some object you can pick and choose in your, maybe in teaching and research in technology, as Badrinath ji talking about, technology is changing, so we have to understand the precision, we have to understand the accuracy. So many aspects are there. So that's why process is very much important, and without process the survival is difficult. So, however, there are many blocks to innovation. I think we all are able to, visualize, and we have experienced that many blockages, maybe from the people, maybe from the technology, maybe from the, time frame, because technology is not, completed with the time. So that is really important for that. And innovative ideas is also not helpful for an organization unless it is tested and implemented. So idea is converting to the reality, so that need to be tested, which we generally call it as a prototype. I'm sure you all have, because many people are from industry and the academy and the research, fraternity as well. So we should understand idea is something meaningful, but we need to convert it into reality. And reality is nothing but a, prototype, some gadget, some real thing which we can, or you can say it is tangible. We can feel it, we can touch it about, and it need to be tested also with, some circumstances for which, it is being designed, the particular, device or any software is designed. So you can take any example, whether it is product or software, or something related to that, or maybe mix of these two, right? So this is really important for this. So innovation development process is very much necessary, and we will understand what are the, different factors and, possibilities in this particular journey for this discussion. So this is the one of the principles. Let's understand one by one. These are the, principles of innovation management. Because once people talk about the innovation, there is a automatic, some cap is required, and the cap is what? Management principle. What are the management, how these innovation management principles need to be adopted by an individual. I'm not saying the bosses, the individual, those people who are engineers, technicians, and, entire chain, and you can say entire value chain, from the idea to the, final approval of that particular product. So first is realization of the value. What is in this box is there, what value you want to add. So that is important. So first is realization of the value. Second is future focused leaders. Which are the future focused leader, how this particular, technology and the values will go further. So that is so we need leaders, we need prepared leaders. I always say how much we are prepared. So preparedness is important. In preparedness, is only belongs to all people rather. It is not the leaders. We all are leaders. I believe we all are leaders and we know our task, what to do, what not to do. So that is the idea. So future focused leaders is being very much important. Strategic direction is the third one, where we need to be very much planned and strategic, direction is there. What we are going to do. It is not like this, we are just searching anything in the ocean. And later on, we have no clue and no, innovation, no management, no principles have been followed. So this type of situation will never come. So due to this fact, strategic direction is very much important, means where we want to go. So which we generally call it as a clear cut direction, means some research plan is required, or you can say plan is required. What you are going to achieve. Objective should be very much clear. So all these things come into the third category, that is strategic direction. Fourth is the culture. Culture is a very vast topic. I can, full day talk about this and even all these topics. So culture is, something which is I'm more concerned about the technological culture, the engineering culture.
Sir, I'm very sorry. Sir, I'm sorry for interrupting. But sir, your
Yes,
slides are
yes.
not moving.
No slide. I'm on the second slide only. I'm discussing these parameters.
But sir, it
Is
is
it okay?
we are on the first slide.
Oh, you are on the first slide. Okay.
Yeah, we are just observing,
I think some
the my
problem. Yeah,
template.
some problem. So I'm sure. Let me. I think some because of
Yeah,
the
again
bandwidth.
reshare, please.
I was in this slide. Is it okay?
No, sir, even I am looking the first slide only.
I think some problem. Let me.
My flyer only. It is only my flyer.
Okay, just a minute. That is very difficult because WebEx sometimes create problem. So that is the issue. Zoom is okay. Is it okay?
Sir, otherwise you share it to me. My team will share from my NIC team will share.
No, it is okay.
No, not yet. It is just appearing, just coming. Yeah, now it is okay, sir. Now I am able to see your innovation management principles.
Yes, yes. Now it is the full screen. Please confirm.
Sir, it is not full screen, but we are able to see. Can you move further, sir? Next slide, please. Yeah, now it is full screen. Very good.
Full
It is full
screen.
slide. Yeah, full screen. Next slide,
Very good.
please.
Very good. Thank
Can
you.
you move next slide?
Now you can see.
No. So my request will be you just put in the last.
No, just a minute. Just a minute. Now it is okay.
No, sir. No, sir. No. We are at the same slide. Innovation management principles. Yeah, now it is next one. Basis of
Now it is
applied
moving.
creativity.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
now it
good.
is the next fifth one.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So I was mentioning about this innovation management principles.
No, sir.
So
Now it is basis of applied creativity.
no, this is, it will take, because buffering takes time, Sutoshji. It will take time. It depends upon the speed. Is that okay?
No, not yet. I am able to see basis of applied creativity.
So kindly refresh it. Kindly refresh it because maybe the connection
Myself,
will be the issue. Yeah.
Atulji.
Or you can confirm it from the other participants.
Yeah, I'm just doing. Atulji.
Yes, sir.
I am able to see only the basis of applied creativity.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, now it is okay. Now it is okay. Innovation management principles.
Yeah. Now every slide is moving. Now you can see.
Okay, sir. Okay, now it is basis
Yeah.
of applied creativity.
Yeah. Is that okay? Please
Yeah.
confirm with the other participants.
Okay, it is basis of applied creativity. Yes, sir. Thank you. Please continue, sir. Please.
Okay. So I was mentioning about the innovation management principles. So this was the first one, realization of the value. I'm sure it is very well. Kindly look at. Please confirm once again.
Right now, it is basis of applied creativity. Yeah, now it is okay. Innovation management principles. Okay, sir.
Management principles. Yeah. Okay. So
Thank you.
can you confirm the cursor of the mouse? Is it moving?
Cuts. No, sir. Yeah, it is innovation management principles.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So guys, I was mentioning about the innovation management principles. So first point I was mentioning the realization of the value, because what value realization we have to give to the innovation. So this box is the indicator of, you can see it is the representation of the realization of the value. Now second is the future focused leaders. As I was mentioning about the future leaders are required. We all are leaders, we know our task, what to do and what not to do. Third is strategic direction. Strategic direction means some plan is required, some key objectives are required. What is the project, and what is the objective of a particular project as far as the innovation is concerned. Fourth is culture, culture of the people, those who are people associated with the particular idea as far as the innovation processes are concerned. So culture is very much important, because without culture, suppose any team member is not up to the mark in the particular process of the innovation, maybe you can ask them to work in the other projects, because sometimes fitment is the problem. So culture is very much important. Most of the research have been conducted in this, because organizational culture, technology management culture is not fruitful in the organization, in the industry particularly. So culture is a very important aspect. If 80 to 90%, or you can say 90 to 95%, if culture is good, then probably you can be the successful in your innovation, because it is very easy to talk about innovation, but once we practice is very much important aspect of the particular value chain analysis, or the technology management. The fifth one is exploiting insights. So this is a very crucial area. The fifth one is a very crucial area where exploiting insights are really important to understand what is this possibilities as far as the research is concerned. So possibilities is very much important, and until unless we are not doing so, so it is difficult to get the more insights, the connectedness, the next insight, what is the new insight, what is the old insight, and so on and so forth. Sixth one is managing uncertainty. So the one of the very crucial principle of the innovation management is managing uncertainty. So managing uncertainty is very much important to know about the what is the possibility, means means doing something about the unknown. So that is the idea. So how you will manage those things? Are you prepared for that? Are you capable for that particular uncertainty which is going to come or which is existing? Because sometimes people are reluctant to work upon the uncertainty part. They only doing what they know, what is the exercise is about to do. So sixth point is very much crucial. So these are the principles are very much important in order to talk about and think about the process of innovation in the industry. Seventh is adaptable structures. What are the structure being to say? The technology is available, the facility is available with you. So that is the meaning here. I mean to say the structure, adaptable structure, whether you are made for that, whether that particular technology, the facility, the setup is smooth and compatible with you. So that is the idea, adaptable structure. If it is not so, then you have to hire the other technology, and due to which the cost of the project would high. So we have to understand to make all these things, because until unless you are not sure, so shoring combine all these things. How to sure? Many people ask me, sir, how we can sure about these things? How I know? So you understand, you ask the engineers and experts and team member, what are the facilities available? So adaptable structure are very much important, and this is the area where everything depends actually. So everything is a sequence. And the last one is systems approach. What systems approach means? It is inclusive all, or you can say it is comprehensive approach. System approach means comprehensive approach. So I'm sure the things are clear to you. Are you with me? Now let's talk about the basics of applied creativity, how the creativity is possible. I was mentioning about the before the starting of the talk, what is the difference between creativity and innovation. So applied creativity is based on three factors. One is the discovery, invention, and innovation. So discovery includes the new ideas, knowledge, and concept. So this is the invitation to those people, those who are not really gel up in this thing, because some people, are not interested. The engineers and researchers are not interested to the knowledge and the concept. So it is really important for us to understand the discovery. Let's discover it. what is going in around the world. You can talk to them, you can write an email to them and understand from where the creativity comes. Many people, ask me in these kind of forums, sir, from where the creativity will come. I always say that you explore the new books. Literature is available. You can go to the research paper, download them, read it out, and enhance the knowledge and the concept. From where the some new ideas will come into picture, and then you can assimilate and talk about this. Now, second point is invention. Once discovery is over, then you talk about the invention. Invention is dealing with the technologies, business models. So inventions are primarily based on technologies. Any technology, whether it is an old one, whether it is the mediocre technology, some old fashioned technology, some technologies are not compatible because there is no interconnectedness is left out for the modernization. So how to shift from the existing technology framework to the modernized framework, that is also the blockage for the people. So it is very difficult to understand this invention part. Per se, you can say invention is possible, but how it is compatible, whether there is a possibility of the enhancement of the technology in the existing system, that is the biggest question, that is the biggest challenge in the industry. So we have to look at very judiciously, we have to understand very thorough about these technologies and these business models which are there. If we are doing so, and suppose the green flag is there, then you can move ahead with this. So this is the simple basic of applied creativity. Third is innovation, where the useful implementation is required in the form of commodities, goods, services, and experiences, all about. So now it is visible to you. Please confirm the slides. Innovation management system.
Sir,
Sir,
your slide, sorry, sir, slide is not, sir,
sir,
movable.
sir, slides are not visible.
So slides on. Let me reshare it. Okay, please give me a few seconds. I'm
So my
stopping here.
request, sir, my request is you kindly share it to Atul ji. He will share it from his side. That will be better.
Okay, just
Because since it is regularly since last when
okay.
we spoken na immediately after the slides were not visible.
Okay, just a minute, just a minute. I think fourth slide. I was on the fourth slide only. I think some people are saying.
Yes, sir. Only four slide
Just
is
give me a few
visible.
seconds. Give me a few seconds.
Professor Ameshwaram, Rudra sir, we are not able to see or hear anything.
Sir, I have shared the, presentation to you. Please check your WhatsApp.
Okay. Atulji, I am just sharing it with you. Kindly start immediately sharing it. Atulji?
You come to the sixth slide. I'm sure the presentation visible to all the.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very well. Very well.
Please confirm with the participants.
Yes, sir. It is confirmed. It is okay.
It is okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So make it full screen, please. Yeah, thank you. So I was mentioning about the, different, requirements for the creativity in terms of innovation process. So this particular slide talks about the IMS, Innovation Management System. So if you see from the top of the area, context of the organization is important. So I put the circle also. So what context in the organization is there? So you can see very clearly in this top position, you see leadership. In between, you see the operations innovation processes. And beside that, there is a support from the people, those who are, having these, technicians, engineers, or you can say team. So support is from the all people. So intent is the input. You can see on the left hand side is intent is the input and RHS is the value. So this value I was mentioning about that you have to very much persistent about the value aspect of your research or the technology. And these errors, if you see, these are cyclic in nature. So intent is there, process is there, operation is going, then value, then evaluation, then after evaluation, then improvement is required, and improvement, then the planning, like this. So if there is some problem, so this is a cyclic order. So this is known as context of the organization, how people, innovate and should innovate. Innovation management system is very important aspect of the technology. Next slide, please. So guys, these are the different 6 stages in the process of innovation. Again, I am emphasizing, first is the generating idea, capturing the idea, how it is different from the generating the idea and capturing the idea. Anyone in the audience, please type in the chat window if you to do so. Capturing idea is what? You're filtering the idea. Capturing idea means, suppose there are many ideas, then many ideas came. So you pick and choose. So that is capturing ideas. You capture it, you filter down. You maybe have, because I always believe and, teach to my student, less is always more, because, these days students have so much, ideas, sir, I want to do this, sir, I want to do that, right? And they have so many ideas, right? And ideas, how it is come to the reality, as I was mentioning. So capturing idea means you understand and decide and filter out, jot down, okay, 1 or 2 ideas are very much important in the innovation process. Third is beginning innovation. Beginning innovation from this stage, once you have captured the idea, your innovation starts. Means you start thinking about doing new things. As I told you, innovation is only doing new things. Creativity is thinking of new things, how we can think about, okay, how this XYZ, product can be innovative, we can, refurbish and do the task. So that is important. Okay. Yes, it is full screen. It is full screen. Okay, thank you. The other point is developing a business effectiveness strategy. So developing a business effectiveness strategy is also another area how you have to plan it, because if you see these stages, these are in sequence. But what the people generally do, they jumble up, they start working on it randomly, and due to which the technology failure is there in every department, more or less. There is no 99.9% assurance of the technology. So here I am bringing all the attentions of the people, those who are very much, interested for the technology and innovation. And this is that today's time is, we all are living in the disruption of the technology. Technology is changing day by day, So how much we can pace with these? I think if you follow these process of innovation, possibly the success rate would be high and you can match your pace with the current technology. The other one is second last one is applying business improvement, and later on that it is decline. So these are the processes starting from the idea, then capturing idea, innovation, then doing some effectiveness with the strategy, applying business improvement, and decline. Decline means going towards the negative side, means complete revamp is required in the process. Complete revamp. Suppose you are getting the some response in terms of decline, or maybe your system is not working well, or you're not you reach to the how you will identify. So then again you have to restart and revamp the entire exercise again. So as I told you, this is the cyclic order and we have to follow the sequence in this. Next slide, please. Thank you. Generating idea. So here some of the things I have given to you. Generating ideas is the exhilarating part of the process. It is best to do it in the teams rather than individually, because some of the people believe this, okay, only I can do. I always laugh. People have gut feeling that okay, only I can do, I'm the engineer, my idea should not be shared with the others. But my dear friends, if we work in the team, I think we can do, and success rate of the project would be very high. So generating ideas is not like that, because how I can define it, how I can know whether my idea is great or whether that is fruitful, until unless I'm not sharing with the teams. Team may be your personal team, maybe your departmental team, maybe the teams on the invitation from different organization, different experts will come and then debate and then deliberate on these issues. So generating ideas is a part of this. Third is innovative ideas generally comes from a vision and an unreasonable demand of the whole. I think I've already covered this part. Unreasonable demand, something in XY, some people require. In rural areas, people are requiring these technologies. In urban area, I think we talk a lot. So I always say that educating people is getting the knowledge or giving the knowledge to the educating people only. But what about the people, those who do not have the access of the technology? So that is really important to understand about the unreasonable demand. So we can ask them for what problem they are facing. So we can do some cyclic some homework within the organization, and we can come up with it. I think these days lot of startup is doing wonderful job in different areas. But again, I'm not happy, because startup is jumping just like monkey. They have the money, they want to do this, they have very small team, they have very less facility, right? So in reality, that organization, the small organization, the startup organization is not working as a other organization, and due to which most of the startup in India are facing the problem, except few exceptions are always there. I think we all know. Sometimes it is by virtue, by as a resultant, we always have this. Yeah, next slide, please. Capturing ideas from the first stage is done by the means, as I told you, from the team discussion, among the peer groups, among the seniors, or taking some ideas, filter out from the your literature or anything. And it is important to record the ideas, as I told you, list down, jot down, list down, record the ideas. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe. Do not look at the fifth, sixth one. Only do the next exercise in the 1, 2, 3 like this. So you have to prioritize as far as your ideas are concerned. Next, please. Next slide. Beginning innovation. So these are the guys list. You can say it is not list for me, but it is a complete story. Beginning innovation. So review the last idea. Review is very much important. So please pay attention on this area. Review the list of the ideas and develop them into a series of statement of ideas. Because everything is connected, you know. I'm giving you through this webinar, I'm giving you the perspective. Only my job is to give you the perspective so that you can start working on those areas where you have never thought of it, or maybe you have less thought of it. So next you quantify these benefits of each idea to be pursued, right? So due to this, in reference to the department, the organization, and the consumers, like, describe how the statement fits to the organization strategy. Sometimes what is happening, your organization strategy, mission, values, and objectives are different, but you are doing something different. So there is a gap, there is a mismatch. I always say it is a misfit. The organization is working on some other area, but they just showcase the organization strategy in a different area. It should be mapped completely, or you can say 99.9% should be there. It should not. So this is the gap actually. You are doing something, but you are not marketizing, not showcasing what you are doing, but you are doing or showcasing something else. So it is really important for the people we have to look at. So describe how the statement fits with the organization strategy, mission, and the organization. Finally, estimate the business potential, the expected outcome of the implementing these ideas. That is really important. What is the expected outcome of the implementing the ideas is important. These steps are designed to capture the idea and have the team members agreed on a statement of the, because you have to convince your team members as well. Because if you are running with the one flag in front of all these queues, it is very difficult to survive, and people will not accept your idea. Maybe they will argue, or maybe they will not give you the approval, because it is not like that whatever the idea is coming to you. So you have to be assigned the statement, or you should have the members on the agreement part as far as the feasibility is concerned. So who will check the feasibility? I think collective responsibility has to be there before presenting the suggested innovative to the management. Management means top management. Innovation to the management means you go to the top management, then the approval, then the things will start like. So this is from the organizational perspective. Next slide, please. Developing a business effectiveness strategy is very much important. So I'm not going to the detail of this exercise. So innovation is always begins here. And so you can see we have to, at this stage, we have to brainstorm, we can record, we can discuss every idea and possible future processes also, because that is very much important, because future processes, like what is going to happen, what are the possibilities behind it. It is not like that your task is completed at this point. Now you have to develop the effectiveness, means how, who will check it out, who will check the functionality, the effectiveness. Effectiveness always go from 0 to 1. So 0 to 1, you can see 1 is the very stronger one, 0 is very less. So we have to look at very judiciously as far as these future processes are. So it helps you to yellow self-stick notes. You can make some post-it, and you can record it, you can and then go for the deliberation, consolidate it, and all these. I write a paragraph, right, describe them, about illustrate all these flow chart, put it everything. I think everything is there, which I believe I have seen many project reports and all, even in the educational institute or in the industry, people are less describing these flow charts. They are I'm sorry to say, they are making the shortcuts in their strategy. So the report is something, detailed reporting is required for each and every task. If you are losing, why are you losing, means what are the, fundamental, reasons to lose those things, not considering. And if you are considering something, why are you, considering, what to considering, how much is the cost, everything in the means full day I can talk on this. So this provides the team with a look at the entire future processes. So developing a business effectiveness strategy is important. Next slide, please. Applying business improvement. So you can see applying. So these are some questions. So you can see the first question, first bullet. Once the innovation is applied, it is necessary to continuously examine it, possible improvements for this and to the process of the product or the service. Maybe you can consider for the product or service. These questions applied the same. And in the example of building a house in the 3 hours, how you could improve the process by using fewer people or less money, like this. So we have to understand how the business improvement takes place. So here the role comes of the team members. We have to, our job is to minimize these business process gaps between what is done in the present, what has been done in the past, and what is going to be happening as far as the innovations are concerned. And our job is to identify the blockages. But people are very much poor these days because of less insight, because of less seriousness. I think seriousness is the correct word. because of less engagement, less seriousness in these technology affairs, the blockages are many. Because sometimes we have seen in the industry the proper approval is not given to the particular task, or the particular project is oversighted or overrated, right? So it is a mismatch. So my job here is to just bring back your attention to identify these blockages and barriers to implement these innovations. Estimating the difficulties, benefits, cost support, and all these things. Risk is necessary. We all know that risk is necessary before the team can be refined the innovation process. But that is really important for this as far as this is concerned. So innovation process is an idea where we need to be looked at from various angles like cost, benefit, difficulty, challenges, risk. So all these ideas are very much important. Next slide, please. Decline. This is the last exercise in the series of innovation. So in time, if often becomes obvious, then what once an innovation no longer fits you. So we have to look at if nothing is fit out, innovation is no longer fits with your requirements. So continuous improvement is the existing process. Only that is the only solution. We always say that continuous improvement in any affair, whether you are in industry, whether you are in academia, I think continuous improvement is our challenge. And I think we have to do it. Is not a challenge. We have to look at as an opportunity. We have to restart the engine. So product service is no longer value. If it is not there, then revamp it. I've already given the answer. So it is the time to let it go, abandon the existing thinking and start fresh. You have to refresh. You have to restart this thing. Do not go back here and there. Maybe something will be useful to you as far as the processes are concerned. So nothing is waste actually in this world. Nothing is waste. Everything is important as far as the innovation process is concerned. Only the main framework is very much important to restart the thinking about the particular aspect. And it is the time for new innovation in response to external pressure as well. So because from this, suppose your project is declined or maybe your innovation is failed at by chance, by not by intention, by chance, then no worries about this thing. It is very important to go for the next exercise. You think maybe something you can add it. So this is an opportunity. Maybe you can add it some idea at this point. So decline is the of the first exercise, but decline is not. It is the first step of the another exercise, right? So you understand and make this some compatibility from decline. So don't lose, because I have seen, you have also seen many people they hurt from because some everything they put in, and ultimately there is no result. So here is the something which is more emotional as well as more technological. We have to look at very judiciously, and you consider these things, my dear friends. This is an opportunity. Decline, if happened. Many things, I also failed. My research paper is rejected. But again, I'm thinking, okay, let's do it something. Let's rewind it something like this. I think that is the courage where, okay, it is rejected, what we can do. I can't control those things which are not in my hand. So it is a simple motivation which I can give you through this webinar. So you can restart afresh, or you can look at this entire discussion in your real life as well. You have to restart everything, restart the engine, for the next exercise, please. Next slide. So if you have any question, please type in the chat window. I'm happy to answer in between. What are the steps in the innovation process? I think you can see stage 1, idea generation and mobilization of the new ideas. Second stage is advocacy and screening. Stage 3 talks about the experimentation, because experimentation is nothing but we have to test it out. We have to experiment. We have to put the setup, right? Advocacy and screening is nothing but how much you are, prone towards that particular idea, how much you are attached to that idea, you are advocating the particular aspect, and how you are streamlining and screening these aspects, where you are free to invite people to give you the feedback about. So that is the exercise. I think for me, everything is a complete exercise, sequential exercise as far as the technology development is concerned. Stage 4 is commercialization. So you have to look at the feasibility of as a product or as a service, whether this particular idea or this innovation process will be commercialized or not. So we have to look at, so everything will not come. I have seen, you have also seen many people talk about commercialization more. and they less talk about these processes, and sometimes they ignore also step 1, step 2, step 3. They directly jump to the commercialization and they talk about. Maybe there is a very less possibility of the success, maybe 1 or 2%, not more. So stage 5 is the diffusion and implementation. So from where this innovation process starts. So these are the guys essential stage of successful innovation. Next slide, please. 7 steps of innovation again. So according to the example of Campbell, breaks down the innovation process into a sequence of 7 steps. So preparation, exploration, incubation, insight, prototype and trial, planning and execution, and reflection and evolution. So preparation is important, as I have mentioned earlier. So how much you are prepared, whether you are taking the task, whether you are fully compatible, fully capable enough to go for this. So this is the first part of it. Then exploration, exploring the idea from here and there, inviting the suggestion, inviting the feedback. Then you are talking about the technologies. Maybe you are talking about the particular expert of that particular technology cycle. Incubation is what, where you are incubating, germinating these ideas, where you are converting these ideas into reality. Do you have the facility? Incubation is nothing but a growth of the idea, actually. In a true sense, incubation is nothing but a growth of the particular idea, right? Insights, I think maybe external, maybe internal. Prototype and trial is also required, because suppose you have some idea, you just go and hire the facility means the lab facility. Okay, do not create the facility. I have seen many people, for a small thing they are creating, always, that is the poor tendency. People start, everything is starting from the zero, and by the time everything is not working well, their passion goes down. So that is really important, it is really harmful. And I have seen many people, they started a very energetic level. Now they are not completely in the market, they vanished completely, because they have wrongly chosen the insights at appropriate, not a appropriate time, but at a different time. So prototype is very much important. To make this prototype, test it, then you implement, then you open the startup, then you start a factory, then set up the land and everything, hire the people. But what generally people is going, it is going other way around. People are hiring the people before prototype, people are hiring the space before the prototype, like this. Prototype is a facility. You can go and connect with the people, give the money, and they will do it for you under your specification. Job done. So we have to look at these insights very much judiciously as far as the innovation process is concerned. Planning and execution, I think we all are aware of it. Planning and execution. Some people are stuck up in that, they are very good in the planning but poor in execution. But sometimes the situation is the other way down. Sometimes people are poor in execution but good in planning. So permutation combinations pay a lot. So, and the last one is reflection and evaluation. Reflection is the feedback, and evaluation again, in a critical feedback, that you have to look at which are the areas where the improvement is required, and you can go for. Next slide, please. Technology push model. This is very much important for you. I think not now. Technology push model is very much important with respect to small, medium enterprises, small scale SMEs. So basic research, applied research, technology development, product development, and product and marketing, production and marketing with respect to that. So you can see from the LHS side, left hand side, technology offers, going to the RHS side is technology demand. So in this model, tech development, production, and marketing of the new technologies as seen well in sequence of the time, because new technologies are coming these days. YouTube these days, any social media platform is a business. People are doing a lot of marketing, self marketing, about the product marketing. A lot of things are coming in these last 10 years, and I think it is going to be the more one. Now you can see Amazon started with some other cause. It is just a online consumer platform for distributing the goods. Now you see Amazon is the one of the largest capable company, where it talks about the originating the research activities involved in the product development and leads to production phase, and eventually the market influences this model. So exactly, so this is not technology need to be pushed actually from the basic research. So this is the, you can say, the outcome of what I have discussed so far. So far, I have discussed about the idea generation and processes and innovation model and all these things. But technology, so technology demand is there. Technology is going to be demanded more also. So we have to be sync with the technology. We should not discourse with the technology, right? We should be the syncs with the technology. We go with the technology offers, what technology is offering, like AI, ML these days, buzzword, AI, ML people are talking about, lot many, organization are changing their, portfolio, their technology, frameworks, right? So many softwares are coming for each and everything. I think sooner or later the technology is full. I am thinking to write some paper on, so technology is full or technology is saturated. So technology offers and technology demand is very much important as far as the technology push model is concerned. Next slide, please. On the similar aspect, market pull model is also working. Market needs, we need to understand what is the market. Suppose you are developing some project which is not market required, then what to do? So it is very difficult for this, right? Market needs important. Idea generations, development of the ideas, product development, production and marketing is very much important, right? So we have to look at these niche areas of the market. Suppose your product is obsolete, it is not going to be useful in the market. Why are you doing so? I always ask simple questions. I've seen some people in the institute, our institute and other institute, they're just killing the time and money because by the time the product is ready, the new things will come into it. So this is the gap actually between the feasibility and forecasting as far as the innovations are concerned. So market pull model can be, observed that we have to look at what is the need, market pull and cost push, you can say. So like the technology push, technology need to be enhanced, market need to be controlled like this. So this is really important, because if you will not pull the market, everything will be redundant, everything will be just like this, simple. The challenge of a manager is to invest more in research, R&D. I think Badrinath ji was also talking about the investment is the problem, but we have to look at very judiciously in which direction the investment is there. We can't experiment. Investment is not for the experimentation, because if suppose product is developed, then what is the feasibility, how much it will work, who will guarantee all these things? So from where we ends, generally the exercise starts from that juncture. This is my view. I may be wrong also, but this is in general, because as a researcher I have tested, I talk to the people, uh, nationally or internationally. So generation works sometimes, isolation. So we have to control. Market put model is important because market needs idea generation, development. So everything we need to be marketing, but based on the feasibility of the products, feasibility of the services, right? Next slide, please. So this is another model I'm showing you. It is known as coupling innovation process. CIP model. CIP model, you can note down or you can make it or click the photos. Innovation development process in small and medium technology based companies like this. So you can see new need, and the last one is the new technology. Here you can see the first one is need of the society and the marketplace. The last one, the beneath, is state of the art in the technology and production, and both are linked with the marketplace, you can see. So all these, two-way arrows is showing what? Interaction. You can note down, these are interaction. Each and every department is interacting. These arrows signifies interaction. Means something is going, idea generation to the new need, new technology, design and development, research and development, design and development, prototype production, manufacturing, marketing and sales, and so on and so forth. So these is happening. I think if we work hard in these departments, I think we can have the success also. But these days, small scale or medium technology companies are merging together. I do not know why it is merging, because they do not have any guidance, or maybe some people are not guided them well, because they believe this, they are not compatible with the current pace of the technology. So we have to look at the coupling innovation process. This particular thing can help those people, those who are thinking to modernize their business, how to modernize the technology, how to modernize this. So this particular model will help you to understand which area. Suppose you are interested, or maybe your company needs some changes in the manufacturing division, but other divisions are okay. So why are you investing money and time, everything for the other areas? Otherwise, full control is there. It is your company, it is your money, you can do whatever you feel like. But my attention here is to focus on judiciously those areas which are weak, which needs really the changes as far as these processes are concerned. Next slide, please. This is a functional integration model as far as the innovation process is concerned. So you can see from the first one, research and development, technological and scientific knowledge available, potential market. Potential market means, again, we have to look at who defines potential market. I think these days potential market is social media handles, social media platform, because these are 90% business have been conducted on WhatsApp, on different social media platform. Invention and development of an analytical project, detailed project and testing, new project and production, distribution and marketing, like this. So these are the functional integration. Integration means the connection, interconnectedness of this. Again, these two arrows shows the discussion, or you can say interaction between the department of. So next slide, please. If you have any question, are you with me? I hope so. If you have any problem or any confusion, please let me know through chat.
Yes, sir, we are with you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is the another model, guys. System integration and networking innovation process model. So here you can see one central square which talks about the generation, dissemination, and use of knowledge. So here you can see this is also model. So one side you see, top side, right hand side, communication infrastructure is connected to market factors. Then market factor is interacting with product market condition. Product market condition is interacting with this training and educational system like us, like educational institute or maybe R&D centers. Then this center is communicating to whom? Communication infrastructure of the industries. So macroeconomic and regulatory context like that. So you can see these cross-sectional, these arrows shows that interaction within the department and across the department. So this need to be followed actually. If you are really looking for the innovation and technology transfer and innovative, solutions in your industry. So system integration is important. Networking innovation is important. But what is happening in reality? The innovation is there, but it is weakened actually. The integration is seamless. It is not seamless actually. People believe it is seamless, but it is not seamless as far as the realities are concerned. So it's an, or you can say, red flag for those people, those who are not able to understand. But this model is a green, solution I am giving you, where you can think of system integration and networking innovation process model as far as germination of generation, dissemination. Dissemination means spread out, use of the knowledge. So how it will come? Based on the regional system, based on the clustering, based on the national innovation system, based on the global innovation network, like that. So this model is very much important, guys. You can note down or click this photo of this. Maybe you can rethink and discuss with me later on of the webinar like this. So this I found very much important model, and it is well proven, conducted in the research also. Somebody has published this. So I like this, and I think in a true sense I have also tested, and 95% of the success rate is possible in this. Next slide, please. Open innovation model. So you can see it is in the form of loudspeaker, right? So that you can remember. So what is in the, what is on the back side, what is on the front side, you can see open innovation. So it's a open innovation model. So I'm just giving you so that you can understand. So it is not a loudspeaker, but the shape of the model is like this. So you can read out, our new market, our current market, external technology base, external technology, insourcing, outsourcing, internet technology. So because I'm taking you guys to the depth of the technologies. So far, you are experienced about the technology, but what is inside the technology? Some people, have you heard the term technology base? Have you termed the before insourcing, outsourcing? People have heard it, it is okay. But have you experienced it, how the interconnections takes place? So that is my job, to give you some experience and some, attention in this direction. So this is really important to understand input and output, you can see, right? Yes, next slide, please. Which management skill do employers and employees need to be prepared for the future? I think this is the question I think everybody needs, whether you are a practitioner, academician, researcher. So this is really important. So this is a management skill. I think this chart will help you to understand, pragmatism, creativity, transformative vision, then forward lookingness and adaptability, then digital literacy. People are very good in the other area, but very poor in digital literacy. People have the phone, but they do not know the features. It is that type of situation. So digital literacy is very much important. I think day before yesterday we had some discussion at our institute on digital humanities. So how the digital humanities is playing in this role. This is very innovative. Some of our student at the university was talking about to our librarian about the digital death. So, digital literacy is very much important these days as far as the, management skill of these employees are. And later on, transformational leadership skills, which is highlighted in the red color. These are the future of management. So are you guys prepared for this? Whatever age you are, whatever experience you are, I think it is a call for you that you need to understand and evaluate yourself on this model. How much you are very much pragmatic, how much you are creative, how much you are very transformative, how much you are liberal, how much you are, very strict, how much you are forward looking, means openness, forward lookingness means openness. How much you are well aware about the digital literacy, how much you are about the transformation leadership skills. So I think this is very important. Yes, next slide, please. Technology readiness assessment, TRA. Many people talk about my technology is ready. So they have conducted some assessments. So this is all about the TRL or TRA. I will throw some light on this issue as well. So measure used to assess the maturity of evolving technology. How much is your technology is matured? How to assess the maturity, whether it is the highest level of the technology, whether it is the lowest level of the technology, or it is moderate, or it is low like this. So we have to understand these measures used to assess the maturity of the evolving the technology. Systematic metric-based process that assesses the maturity of the risk associated with, whether you are including the risk, whether you are excluding the risk. That also important part, because I have seen many people, they avoid the risk in their technology readiness. They always say that, sir, my technology is very much fruitful, it is risk free. Some say, they say this word risk free. So there is no technology is risk free actually. There is no 100% model exist in the physics or science or in the technology as well. So there is risk always associated with, but the idea, but the requirement is how to tackle these risks. That is most important. But we have to look at this angle as well. So critical technologies to be used in the organization. So that is important. How much you are systematic, how much you are non-systematic, how much you are. So that is the degree of effectiveness is very much important. The third is to increase opportunity in commercialized and reduce the value of debt. So how much is the technology is ready? How to increase this opportunity in the commercialized world, that we have to understand. So let's talk about the CT, TRL and TRA. So this is the definition. I think you can understand critical technology elements, technology readiness levels, and technology assessment. So these are really important. You can see how these technologies are capable. So this is some brief about the technology readiness is a method of estimating the technology. As I told you, assessment is all about the examining these concepts, technology requirement, demonstration capability, and so on and so forth. Next slide, please. I think almost I'm nearest to the close of my webinar, then we'll take up the questions. Next slide. Ashutosh ji.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please move the slides. Slides are not.
Atul ji.
Yes, thank you. So guys, this is the overview of TRL. So these are the levels I was mentioning, TRL1, TRL2, TRL3. So I'm giving you the scale where you can estimate your technology readiness. Okay, technology readiness level. Technology is not like one go process. There are 9 levels given, right, in this process. So first is the research idea, applied research idea, project plan, development, standardization, preclinical evaluation, technology transfer, clinical evaluation, and commercialization. So 3 level is under the concept phase. Please note down. I'm sure maybe some people are less aware of it. So I'm just trying to give you the overview of this level so that with this scale, you can understand at which level you are working with and how much you have worked, how much you have to work in the next phase. So this is as simple as that. So preclinical evaluation phase, technology transfer phase, TRL 7, TRL 8, clinical evaluation phase, commercialization, commercial phase like this. But do not go to the direct any level. Do not go blindly with any level like TRL 6, but don't say like this because there is a scale available with us. So follow this scale, measure your technology and then deploy your technology in the framework. So you can see on the right hand side, you can see the numbers are going from the bottom to the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can see fundamental science is research, then 2 and 3 is research to prove feasibility. Then you can see 3, 4, 5 is what? Technology development. 5, 6 is technology demonstration. So you can see some overlap is there. Did you see this? Overlap is there. So no level is left alone from the other level. So that is the idea because there is an intervention of the some concept of this technology will be there or should be there like this. Next slide, please. This is also according to NASA's model, technology readiness model. It was published in 1980, originally developed by NASA. So you can see NASA is a profound organization. We know that what is the job of NASA in the space technology. So NASA developed all these their technologies way back on this model only. So if you follow this model, and this is the proven model, because they are, it is not like that NASA is not doing the developing or anything related to machine learning or anything. Even that is the most foremost and front for organization in the world. So their principle is working based on this readiness TRL. So TRL concept came from NASA only. I think very less people are aware of it. So this is not given by the industry. This was given by the NASA. Are important. You can see this. So this is all about the open process framework. I'm sure the slides are visible to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So you can see this is the responsibility chart. So where you can see the document is required. So this is all about the OPF, open process framework. So you can see open process framework is very much important as far as this technologies are concerned. Technology readiness assessment is concerned. So maybe some question is in your mind, back of mind, how to assess these technologies. Assess means evaluation. Okay. So content is like front matter introduction means just like a report. You have seen some standardized report also of any technology or any DPR kind of detailed project report. So there you can see. And the last one is stakeholders. Who are the stakeholders? Producers, evaluators, approvers, maintainers, users like this. So this is really important for you to talk about as far as this is concerned. Please, next slide, please. Yeah, thank you. So open process phases are as follows. Please note down if you are noting it. Business strategy is first one, then business optimization, then initiation, then this construction, delivery, use. These are different categories as far as this is concerned. Preconditions. The initial phase is started. Architecture team has been staffed, trained in the assessment of this, because these are the preconditions required as far as the framework is concerned, open process is concerned. What are the inputs required? Work produces application vision statement, technology analysis, technology need analysis. So there are different formats are available, guys. It is very well available. If you are interested, you can ask me. I'll share with you. Because every organization generally, they make their own, these charts and inputs and these frameworks for themselves. But some certain, charts or these, assessment, reports are required, frameworks are available. You can go for it. But the guarantee is required for the assessment, because based on assessment, you will have the clear picture about your technology, how much it is ready, how much it is going to be ready, or how much work is required, how much work has been done like this. So this is the process I'm giving you. The phase is the precondition and inputs like this. Next slide, please. Yes. So draw your attention, please, here. Guidelines, you see the red mark, immature technology. So the use of an immature technology during the acquisition or development of the system can be a significant source of risk to the endeavor. So suppose you are failed to identify whether your technology is immature or mature. So if it is immature, it is very difficult to, handle this risk. But per se, seamlessly, you believe this technology is mature, right? So in that regard, this is really important to understand, and this open process framework will help you to identify exactly what is the immature technology, what guidelines you need to follow, and how you can improvise in the technology. So in the second bullet, a technology is a major if the standard will depend on that technology to meet its requirement within acceptable schedule of cost, because cost is involved at every step. Don't you think so? The cost, without cost, the survival of any project is there. So cost is a very important parameter. Scheduling is a very important parameter as far as the development of the production is concerned. And there are different n number of constraints are there. I think we all know. A critical technology is another major technology that means sufficiently immature, new or novel, and means critical technology means addition of the new technology in the immature technology to make it full, to make it complete technology. Or you can say compatibility, some new technology has been added into this. So new or novel maybe. A critical technology may involve hardware, software, or any data is required. So in a true sense, technology readiness level will vary depending upon whether you are associated or not associated with the critical technology or not. Rest apart, government off shelf, non-development items. These are the other, research based or where you can reuse these technology. Maybe, suppose you have immature technology. Can you reuse it? Please reuse that. These days, some businesses open on the Amazon, refurbished, items being sold on the Amazon. So this mature is what? This is the immature. Something has happened. So now they put the tag is what? Refurbished. So refurbished is changing, and they are charging the less price, and they are, selling the laptop or any other, device to the consumers like you and me. Yes, next slide, please. Quickly. Guys, this is the chart for new critical technology. Maybe this question is cropping in your mind. Theory exists, technology envisioned, process proof of this concept demonstrated in the lab environment. But you can see from the TRL level 6, technology under development, like system test passed, alpha test passed, beta test passed, like this. This is a new critical technology. Reuse critical technologies, technology under development, initial unsupported version. So you can see actually TRL 6 is the further way go to the project, further way go for the innovation process, technology readiness level. And the last stage is what? Successful production usage. In both the categories, you can see reuse critical technology and new critical technology is the same. So you can see the difference, this chart. The next is Department of Defense USA. I have taken from their technology readiness assessment. You can see they have the clear cut chart, but I have not seen in any SMEs industry they have this categorical chart like this, and due to which they are facing the problem with respect to the technology. Yes, next slide, please. So I think these charts are there. So I've taken from the Department of Defense and how they're managing this, milestone A, milestone B, milestone C. But in our format, in the Indian SMEs, we are far behind. We never talk about milestone A, milestone B, milestone C like that as far as the technology deployment is concerned. Next slide, please. So definition is TRL, please. Next slide, please. I think few slides are available. Yes, please make it full screen, guys. I'm showing you these only levels. I think I'm done almost, but I'm showing you the levels in a more, clear or focused way. So we are starting from this. This slide shows you from the bottom to the top approach. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So numbers are going in the higher order from the bottom to top. So first is research, then is development, then is deployment. So very less people talks about the deployment. People only talks about R&D, research and development, but RDD is important actually. So this is something which I am giving because you all are technocrats, maybe joining from the different technology background or maybe from industry. So this is really important. So the model should be RDD. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 9. So deployment has to be there. So these are the actual sense technology readiness levels is required. So last one you can see 9, actual system proven in operational environment. 8th is system complete and qualified like this. Yes, next slide please. So I'm just showing you these levels in a more focused way. Yes. So ideas again. So according to TRL 0, initially you have not seen 0. So 0 I am considering as an idea, unproven concept, not testing has been performed. But TRL1, some basic concept is there, some basic research is there. TRL2 is technology formulation. Now technology is started, formalizing the technology. The application have been formulated. TRL3 is applied research. First laboratory test is completed, proof of the concept is valid. TRL4 is what? A small scale prototype, built in laboratory environment like ugly prototype, maybe ugly prototype, right? Means not giving the proper shape and size and everything, right? TRL level is 5 is large scale prototype tested in the intended environment in which I was interested to do an experiment. TRL 6 talks about the prototype system tested in intended environment close to expected performance. TRL 7 is demonstration system operating in operational environment at pre-commercial scale. TRL 8 is first of kind commercial system. From TRL level 8, your first commercial system step is there. Like manufacturing issues solved. Means everything like almost 98% or maybe 95% your product is ready for the commercialization and some manufacturing issues have been resolved. And the TRL level is 9 is full commercial application, means technology is available for the consumer, means your product is ready to sell in the market and used by the consumers, means it is available for the consumer. This is the again for the, you can see, so I'm showing you industry adoption and DST to level from 0 to prototypes like this. So this I thought to show you. So you can see the last one, the top right hand side top production is there. So you can see step ladder is there. So step 1, step 2, step 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. So technology has to be looked into this direction. So that's why it is important. This webinar may be important to open your insights, to rethink about the technology, revisit your strategies like this. Yes, next slide, please. Technology related to the WEF Global Competitive Index. So Global Competitive Index is like World Economic Forum. WEF is World Economic Forum. So you can also look at from basic. They also talk about the basic requirements of index, efficiency, and innovation and sophisticated factors. So they have also given some level, but technology readiness level given by NASA is more proven with that. Yes, next slide, please. This is from the UNDP project, how the technology readiness talks about and the level of capacity is required. They're only talking about the national policy level and institutional and local level. So this is more, macro level, you can say, technology. But as far as the NASA's model is concerned, it is micro level. Each and every step is well defined like this. Yes, next slide, please. This is the, I think, second last slide or maybe last slide. Measure your technology readiness level, how technology ready is your service or the product. Or it is the same thing. So now I put the like not from bottom to top, but top to bottom. So 0, 1, 2, 3 like this, so that it is easy to understand. Idea, basic research, technology formulation, need validation, small scale prototype, large scale prototype, Do not make only one prototype. Only say a small scale prototype, large scale prototype, then prototype system is being deployed, then demonstration, then first of its kind commercial system, then for commercial. So this is this slide is the actual way is required and should be adopted by the industry in a meaningful way. Then the technology development is more suited, more healthier, you can say, more healthier in the market. Yes, next please. So with these words, guys, thank you very much for your patientful listening. I welcome your feedback and have a great learning work together.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir, for your brief and very elaborate presentation. Thank you, sir. I would like to request all the participants to kindly switch on their videos. Thank you. Atulji, we can take few photographs for our social media platforms and our Ahmedabad also. We can put it on our website and all these social media platforms. We will meet with the next topic, very interesting topic in the similar manner.